everybody, it's Tina again with my Christmas pinny on. I bought this pinny when I went with Lynn, you know, Nana M, when we went to TK Maxx. Mainly I've got quite a lot of pinnies, but I wanted a PVC one because of what I'm going to make today. I'm starting my Christmas cooking. Now I'm not having we're not having Christmas dinner at my house, we're going to my daughter's, but I will be making lots of things leading up to Christmas. And Christmas Eve I'm going to do a little bit of a family buffet. It won't be much because there won't be a lot of us, but I like cooking and I will make some things for it. I will be cooking a ham, so I may show you that because I may cook it and freeze it. I know I've done one before, but it's always nice to see it again up to Christmas, isn't it? Right, so today what I'm going to make, and I've never made it before, is beetroot relish or beetroot chutney. I just thought it'd be nice to have with cheese. We love a cheese board, and we thought, I mean, we've had quince jelly with it. I've never made it, but I thought I'll have a go at making it. Now, I've not made it before, so I've had to look for a recipe. So I've got a recipe off the BBC Food website, but I do believe it's the same one as the Mary Berry one. So what I'll do is I will link the recipe that I've used in the description box. Right, so I have done a little bit of preparation for this. What you need is, you need two, I've got three actually, because you need two, well, it says a pound and 5 ounces of raw beetroot. So I've got, I've just guesstimated it because I've just put the pack of beetroot in. So I've boiled the beetroot. Now you boil it for 40 minutes. So that's boiled. All you do is you trim the ends, wash it, trim the ends. You don't peel it because you peel it after you've cooked it. So now I've cooked that for 40 minutes and it's sitting in the beetroot water. I'm going to take out in a minute and take the skin off. Now the beetroot water, I thought it's such a waste to throw it away, so I thought I'll have a look what you can use it for. It does make a very good health drink, but beware, beetroot can be used as a laxative, so just beware, don't be drinking gallons of it. Or I would imagine you could cook pasta in it, that would be nice. I haven't read that, but that's probably what I would do. Or you can use it as a fertiliser for your plants. Now I may do that, or I may cook pasta in it. I haven't decided yet, but it's a shame to waste it because there's so many nutrients in it. So we don't want to waste anything nowadays, do we? Now I sterilise my jars. Now if you don't know how to sterilise your jars, what you can do is you can either put them in the dishwasher at 60 degree, on a 60 degree wash, and leave them to air dry when they come out. Don't dry them with a cloth or anything. Or you can put them in the oven at 140 degrees for probably about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and that will just sterilise the jars. I used to do the same when I made jam, although I didn't have a dishwasher in those days, so I just used to put them in the oven. Right, so we've got the beetroot, it's been cooked. Now, for this recipe, what you need is, I've got some gloves as well, I'm going to put those on when I cut up the beetroot. You need a finely chopped onion, now a red onion. Now I've already chopped this, I love this. It's a little tiny food processor, I think is it called Dr. Zero, and it works really well. I would like a big food processor, but I'll have to wait for that. I'm running out of space to put things in my kitchen. But that is really good. I think it's from Amazon. I can't remember where I got it from. Then I've got the grated zest of 2 lemons. I've got 150 mils of apple cider vinegar. And then you need some capers and some fennel seeds. And also you need, it said 2 large cooking apples, cored and peeled, which I will do now. But I've only got 2 medium size, so I'm putting a Granny Smith's in as well. I don't think it'll make much difference. And then you want the juice of 3 lemons. Now I have got a lot of lemons, so I did think I might make some lemon curd after. I don't know, I think I did it before, the recipe for the microwave lemon curd. But I will perhaps do that later on. I don't want to waste them. So now what I'm going to do, I'll bring you over here. I'm going to just get the lemon juice. I could do with a better lemon squeezer really, but I find this one quite... I don't know if you saw Nana M's channel. What did she squeeze hers with? And I thought it was really good. Or it might have been the cheese grater I was looking at. Now all the pips have gone in here, so... But there is a lot of juice. You do get a lot of juice out with these. So it doesn't waste much because you do get a lot of juice out. I will have to just strain it because, as I say, all the pips have gone in. Right, so I've got the lemon juice there. Now I'm going to peel and core the apples, but I don't really think you need to watch me do that. So I'll switch the camera off while I do that because otherwise it's going to be too boring. So I peeled and cored all the apples and chopped them into small bite-sized chunky pieces. Then at the moment I'm chopping up, I've peeled the beetroot, the skin just rubbed off, and I am just chopping that now into small pieces. Then what I'm going to do is mix them together. You'll see in a moment. So what we're going to do now is I've got my saucepan out again. So you want to put the apple, the lemon juice, the lemon zest, and 2 teaspoons of the fennel seeds. And the vinegar. So you put all those in the saucepan. I'm reading it here. Place over a medium heat and simmer for 10 minutes. So I shall do that and see you in 10 minutes. So that's been going now for well, a good 10 minutes. It's softening. You just want the apples to soften. And then I'm going to add, I don't know if I can show you, just let me bring it. I'm going to add, bring you over here, the beetroot. And then I'm going to cook this for about another 10 minutes. Just with the beetroot added, nothing else. I'll add the sugar and the capers later on. So we just want these to all mix together, can you see? So I'll come back to you in another 10 minutes. And then you put in the sugar. And you want to stir this until it's all dissolved. I will just add the capers at the end. So you need to let this simmer, and what you want is like a jam consistency. It'll go very glossy. Reminds me of when I was doing my cranberry sauce last year. Now I thought it looked a bit dry, so I've just added a couple of spoons of the beetroot water. If it's too sloppy, it's my fault, but it just looked a bit too dry for me. Right, so I'm going to leave this now for about 20 minutes. So I'll see you in another 20 minutes. So it's a bit of a palaver, isn't it, doing all this? But at least you know what's gone into it. There's no preservatives, no additives. You know, it's all pure goodness. And beetroot is so good for you. Right, so I'm going to make a coffee and let that simmer. And I'll be back to you in 20 minutes. Hello, can you see me? Right, so it's about 20 minutes later and it's bubbling away there, can you see? I have kept coming back and stirring it. You want it to look glossy and a bit like a jam consistency. So what I'm going... So this is the consistency that you want, like a jam like. It's been on for about 20 minutes. So I'm going to add the capers. So it's two teaspoons full of capers. So I'm just going to put 2 teaspoonfuls of capers in. Then I'll just let it do for another couple of minutes. So I'll just let it go for another couple of minutes. Then I'm going to let it cool down. You don't need to see me let it cool down. And then what I'll do is I'll put it in the jars and I'll come back to you when I've put it in the jars. So it'll probably be about another hour for me because I'll have to wait for it to cool down. But anyway, I'll see you again. It's a bit of a faff, isn't it? Right, so it's all finished. All jarred up. That is the beetroot water that I haven't decided what I'm going to do with yet. And it's made 3 jars. 2 jars that size. They were some of the Opie's jars. I can't bear to throw them away, they're so nice. And then that's sort of 7/8 full. I have to say, I know I said it was a bit of a faff, but it is delicious. It's sort of got a bit of, I suppose it's the fennel seeds. It's got a bit of a licoricey taste. Honestly, it's gorgeous. I can highly recommend it. So I'll put a link to the recipe in the description box. I am really pleased with it. I will be doing some more recipes leading up to Christmas. I'll try and do at least 1 a week, if not 2. It all depends how busy I am, really. But I have got a playlist, and I've got some recipes on the playlist. And I did quite a lot of Christmas recipes last year. So if you click on playlist, you can bring up those videos. I did some sausage rolls, which they are gorgeous. I put mango chutney in, but I'm going to try and do some more, and I'm going to put cranberry in. So watch this space for those. And I'll do lots of pastries and little nibble things, you know. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you like my pinny. My Christmas pinny. I do have a Christmas pinny, but for the beetroot, it didn't make as much mess as what I thought it would. I thought it would stain the pan. Well, it hasn't. So I'm quite pleased about that. And it does taste delicious. Sort of got a bit of a licoricey taste. It's gorgeous. It's going to be fabulous with cheese and things like that. I suppose you could use it with anything, really. Cold meats, you know. So that's the beetroot chutney, and as I say, I got the recipe from the BBC food website, but I think it's very similar, or more or less the same as the Mary Berry one. So I'm going to go now. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you're not subscribed, I'd love you to subscribe. It really helps us small YouTubers out. And if you could share the video for me, that'd be even better. You just sort of copy the link where it says share, and then you can just paste it anywhere you want, you know, Facebook or anywhere. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Right, you can eat the chutney straight away. Forgot to tell you this. You can eat it straight away, but it's better after a couple of weeks, and it will store in a dark place up to a year. So it's really worth making, isn't it? If it lasts a year, it's so delicious. Okay, bye again.